Well, it's easy to get bogged down in the stress of work, but if you think your job is hard, wait until you meet our next guest.
Captain Kevin Ivison is a bomb disposal expert. Now, he's served in Iraq and Afghanistan and has stared death in the face day after day. His job was portrayed with a degree of accuracy in the Hollywood hit The Hurt Locker.
The car has been parked illegally. The suspension is sagging. There's definitely something heavy in the trunk. Interesting.
What's he doing?
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die comfortable.
How many bombs have you disarmed?
873.
873. You're a wild man, you know that?
A team leader is inspiring. He's gonna get me killed.
So why would anyone choose to do such a dangerous job? Well, Captain Kevin Ivison joins us now to explain. Welcome to you, Kevin. Now, according to that movie, The Hurt Locker, if you want to be a bomb dismantler, you need to be brave, crazy and the best. Is that true?
I think it's more crazy than any of the other two, but a little bit of bravery helps every now and then as well.
Kevin, obviously your life is constantly on the line. How many times have you walked away from a situation and thought, that was close, that was hit and miss?
A number of times, and there are a couple of times where I think, in retrospect, I was extremely lucky to get away with it. But one time in particular, I think it worked out that we had about a 3 or 5% chance of survival, and we got away with that. So I've been pretty lucky.
How do you find the courage? How do you psych yourself up to go to work every day when you've been in a situation like you say, with 3 to 5% chance of survival? How do you then turn around and go back into a conflict zone or do the dangerous job again?
Well, I think there's probably two answers to that. Before you get to a conflict zone, you want to do it because it's exciting and interesting and adventurous. But once you're there, you go out again and again just because you don't want to let anyone down. You go out with the same guys day after day, and they look at you to solve the problem. They look at you to dismantle the bomb and save their lives. And there's no way you can let those guys down.
Kevin, you now spend your time working with the UK's Ministry of Defence in a less, I suppose, a less dangerous role, right? How do you settle into what we would say is a normal job, and then also society after you've had that rush of blood, if you've been working in that team in that, threatening situation for so long?
Well, I found it reasonably difficult, actually, to settle into a normal job. I really miss the adrenaline, I miss the excitement, I miss the danger. But much harder is to settle back into society after you've been to somewhere like Iraq or Afghanistan. Certainly my first tour in Iraq, the pictures of which are on the screen now, was extremely demanding. And I came back from there about 4 years ago, and I still haven't really recovered from that tour. So it's a big issue, and it's going to be a bigger issue, and it certainly isn't easy.
How accurate are films like The Hurt Locker? Do you agree with them? Are you pleased that movies like that are being made?
I'm delighted that movies like that are being made, and I thought it was a great movie that was very realistic, with one big exception, and that was that the lead character never seemed to get afraid. I wouldn't trust a bomb disposal operator that never got afraid, and nor have I ever met a bomb disposal operator that never showed any fear. So I thought it was a good film, but I thought that character possibly less accurate than it might have been.
All righty. Kevin, thank you very much for joining us this morning. Good to talk to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, great to meet you. If you want to know more about Captain Kevin Ivison, his book, Red One, is now on sale.